Right, so continuing off the last video of graphing inequalities, we're still going to be graphing inequalities, but we'll be solving two-step linear equalities this time. So we could be using addition or subtraction with the addition of multiplication or division in the same problem. An example of that would be 6x plus 22 is less than or equal to 16. So again, we want to get this variable of x by itself. So we want to subtract 22 from both sides. That's going to cancel out. Subtract 22 from 16, which is going to give us negative 6. So now we have 6x is less than or equal to negative 6. Again, we want to get x by itself, so we're going to divide. So now we divide 6 on this side. So what we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So this is going to cancel out. We're going to be left with x is less than or equal to negative 6 divided by 6 is negative 1. So our answer is x is less than or equal to negative 1. So now we've got to graph that, right? So draw our number line, start at 0. We have negative 1 over here, and we have 1 over here. So we're going to use a closed circle because negative 1 is included since it's less than or equal to. And we're going to draw our arrow going to the left because to make the inequality statement true, all numbers less than or equal to negative 1 will make the statement true. And that is how you graph that kind. Let me show you guys a different example with a negative number with a variable. So if we do, let's see, negative 38 is less than or equal to negative 8x minus 14. So again, we want to get the variable by itself. So let's add 14 to both sides. That's going to cancel out. Add 14 to this side. We're going to get 24. So we have 24 is less than or equal to negative 8x. So here's where things change because we're dealing with a negative number that we're going to divide. So when we divide by a negative number that with the variable, we're going to flip our sign. So same thing as before, that cancels out. 24 divided by negative 8 is negative 3. But again, since we divided by a negative number, we're going to flip our sign. So now it's going to be a greater than or equal to sign. And then on this side, we're left with x. And now you would just graph it. You graph it the same way as we always have. Nothing changes here. So again, we'll start at negative 3. Negative 3. And then we'll put a 3 on this side, right? So it's going to be, again, a closed circle since the number negative 3 is included. And negative 3 is greater than x, right? So we're going to go, this way again. And that's how you graph two-step inequalities.